How to improve risk management. In the corporate world, risk management involves understanding and analyzing risk to ensure organizations meet their objectives. So, how can you improve risk management in your company? Here some of the tips to know about how to improve risk management. First, be clear about your remit. Any gaps in responsibilities across your business present an increased opportunity for risk. Make sure that everyone knows exactly what part of the business is and what activities and tasks they are responsible for. Second, identifying risk early on. It's never too soon to starting thinking about risk. The sooner you do this, the easier it will be to manage the risk. Think about risk management at the start of every project or task. Risk management should be embedded into all of your work processes and corporate culture. Third, be positive. Not all risks are negative, so don't only focus on the downsides. Risk can be positive too, presenting opportunities and enabling us to take advantage of a given event or situation. Fourth, describe risk appropriately. As part of the risk assessment process, it is good practice to create a risk string distinguish between cause and effect. Fifth, estimate and prioritize risk. Use a risk matrix to access and prioritize all known risk. You can calculate the severity of a risk by looking at both the probability and impact. Sixth, take responsibility and ownership. If you see something is wrong, such as a potential safety issue, suspected fraud, or security breaches, take responsibility rather than waiting for someone else to sort the problem out. Risk management works best when everyone is empowered to speak out, take action. Seventh, learn from past mistakes. Use historical data and anecdotes to learn from past mistakes and ensure they are never repeated. Eighth, use appropriate strategies to manage risk. Use the 4 T's model to decide how best to manage risk. This involves transferring risk, tolerating risk, treating risk, and terminating risk. Let's see what is transferring risk. Assigning an individual, group, or third party to be responsible for the risk. Example, it's like insurance. Tolerating risk. No action is taken to mitigate or reduce a risk. That is what is within your risk appetite. Treating risk. Controlling risk through actions that reduce the likelihood of the risk occurring or minimizing its impact prior to its occurrence. Example, investing. And terminating risk. Altering processes or practices to eliminate risk completely. Ninth, document all risk in a risk register. By capturing all risk across the company, you will be able to see the bigger picture of your entire risk exposure, which will improve your information sharing and accountability. Remember to document who is responsible for what and appoint a risk owner too. 10th, keep monitoring and reviewing. The level of risk we face is continually changing, with new risk emerging and others becoming less critical. By being proactive and regularly monitoring your exposure, you will be ready to act when the time comes. Finally, risk is everywhere, and in the workplace, it is so important to have a risk management process in place. This involves not only of the above points, but also training your staff on what constitutes risk so they know what to look out for and how they can contribute towards risk management.